Hey, what's up there, guys? We're going to do another roulette strategy. It's going to be an 11 unit bet. If it's a little high, you know, you can always check out my other videos. But this system is really about making as much money as you can and getting out as quickly as possible. The key to this is the bankroll goes with your budget, and that's why I call these units. And I'm not gonna say, you know, the amount, because there's different strokes for different folks. Some people can afford a $5,000 bankroll. Some people can only afford a $100 bankroll, or maybe even less. This system, you could do it with a $33 bankroll. You're not going to make as much money. You're not going to make a lot at all. But you could, if you don't mind making like $10 a day, $10 a day, it adds up. $10 a day times, 30 days is $300. But that's $300 a month. But this system is really about getting in, getting the big bang, and then getting out. What it is like I said, if you want to do dollar bets, you could do an $11 bet, and you get in and you got 2 shots at this. You're not going to be going more than that. So you're going to do the 11, and if you miss and you get a loss, but the coverage is very good. The coverage is like almost every number except 5 numbers. 5 numbers is the only thing that can hurt you, so it's a very good system with lots of numbers. You can play this, I believe you can play this on the roulette machines. I'm not sure, I haven't tested it out yet, but I'll test it out and I'll let you know if there's any updates on this. I'll put it in the comments below if there's any changes to that. But with this system is you want to get in and you want to get out. Okay, so with that being said, it all depends on your budget. So $11, like I said, it's a $33 bankroll. You put $33 in the machine and you let it rip. You go twice and see if you can hit it. Same thing, if you do $5 units, it's going to be the $5 times 33. So it's 15, 5, carry the 1, 5, 10, 15, 16, $165 system. So $165 system, if you want to, that's your bankroll. If you want to go for $5 units, $10 units is obviously $330. And so forth and so on. The bigger your budget, the bigger your bankroll, the bigger you can make that number. But remember, you're going to win 1 unit, but remember, it's only 6 numbers that can hurt you. No, I'm sorry, there's only 5 numbers that can hurt you. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to get 1 unit for every time you win. And remember, there's only 5 numbers that can hurt you. So we're going to check this out. We're going to see how this works out. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If I lose 2 times in a row, my first shot, I'm going to show it on the video. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, okay? But what I'd like to say is I noticed that a lot of people are dropping off as soon as the video's over, as soon as my roulette is over. I really encourage you to watch to the end. I come back on here just like this and I explain a lot of stuff, and I tell you, I pretty much tell you what happened in the session, what went wrong, and what really, and I really get into it towards the end. So it's really important for you to watch that. But just in case you don't, I'm going to make sure that I mention it now. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. All right? But with that being said, we're going to get right into this video. I'm going to do $25 units, but that is an $825 budget. Remember, you could play for a lot less. You can even play $3 units, but just remember, if you're doing $3 units, 3 times 6 for the 19 through 36, that's 3 times 2 for the 2 double streets, and then $3 on the 0, double 0, and the 2. So that is the system. You're going to cover the 0, the double 0, and the 2, and then you're going to cover two double streets, and then on the opposite side you're going to do the 19 through 36. So that's what gives you the coverage that I'm talking about here, and that's why there's only 5 numbers that can hurt you. We got the zeros covered, which is a great thing. But anyway, let's get right into it. So this is a unit system. I'm not going to place bets. I mean, I'm going to place bets the way I would like to play, but you could play with any units you want. Just take the unit size and times it by 33, and that is your bankroll. So just for instance, if you're playing dollar units, it's a $33 bankroll system. If you're playing $25 units, it's an $825 bankroll system. If you're betting $3, you could get away with a $100 unit, a $100 bankroll. Just remember that every time you win, you are going to win a unit, 1 unit per win. All right, so we're gonna get right into this, but before we do, we're gonna let this play through. All right, and the losing numbers are going to be 1, 4, 5, 6, and 3. Those are going to be the losing numbers. Everything else will be a win. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to do $25 unit there. We're going to do a 25. Whoops. 25, oops, not there, sorry. 25.50, 25.50. That's actually 2 units, 1 unit, and then this is going to get 6 units. Whatever your preference is, that's your 6 units. Whatever your preference is, don't go by what I'm betting. It being that this is a high thing where you just try to get it, quick and get out. This is a good system to use high bets, but we're gonna try it out and see what happens. Hopefully we won't get a loss, but you got 2 chances to get your money with your bankroll that I gave you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have 2 bullets. That's it. So if you lose the 2, that means you're gonna hit it, and then if you lose, you're gonna double it, and then if you lose again, you're going to leave for the day, and you're going to have to wait until the next day to try to make more money. But we're going to try and see what we could do here. Remember, $25, but that's 1 unit that we're ahead. Another unit we're ahead. And that's another unit we're ahead. And let's go again and see if we can get another unit. All right, I think that's a loss. It is. That's a loss. So what we're going to do is we're going to rebet. We're going to double it. And now we're going to try to get 4 wins in a row. This is 1. That's an 11. That's a win. So we're going to rebet and spin. We need 4 in a row to get back to even. That's an 8. Okay, so that's 2. All right, let's try for 3 in a row. All right, that's another win. And you know what? You could do five in a row if you want to push your luck. and then you'll be ahead again. So let's try that. Let's try to get 5 in a row. All right, that's another win. All right, so we got our 5 wins in a row. So now we can go back to the original bet. All right, that's the 275. And let's try to grab this and go. That's a 32. All right, that's a win. And we're going to go another, now we're up 75. All right, that's a 5. That's a loss. Man, oh boy. I guess it can happen. All right, so we're going to try again. We're going to use our last bullet. And if this is too high for you, I totally understand. You can go with $10 units, or you can go with $5 units, or you can even go as low as $3 units. So let's hope we can get 5 in a row here. That's 1 win. Let's see if we can get 5 in a row. Okay, that's 2 wins. Nope, that's a loss. Oh, man. So that would be my last bullet. So technically we would lose $700 out of our $825 bankroll. Hey, what's up there, guys? What's going on? Yeah, so it didn't go that well. As you saw, it really didn't go well at all. This gambling. It is gambling, and this is chances you take when you hit the casino. Thank goodness I'm playing on a simulator and I'm not playing for real. But these are things that I have to do, and this is why I like to show videos. And I'm not sugarcoating things. You know, you lose right away, I'm going to show it. But at the same time, I'm gonna make a couple of more videos like this. I'll use the same system, and so that we can maybe get a better result. But the big thing is, the most important thing is that you try it out on your own. Use a simulator and check that out and see how you feel. And before you go to any casino, please try this out on a simulator. Try it out. 50 times, 100 times, whatever you need to do to feel confident on the system that works. I've done that with many systems, and I played like 50, 100 times, and they fail very, very few times. But the systems are, they're good, and I've done them. And I've actually taken them to the casino, and I have won some money with the systems as well. But I do test them out a long period of time, because like today, I don't want that to happen to me when I first walk into a casino. And then all of a sudden that happens. What happened today on today's video. Yeah, so the most important thing about the system is that you need to go in, you need to get out, and the most important thing is definitely test these systems out before you take them to a casino, because you could lose a lot of money. Like I showed you just in today's video, it was a bad hit. But I'm going to take more. I'm going to do more videos on this, and hopefully I'll get better results. But I really like to see you guys test it out, okay? And I just want to remind you, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to put a subscriber button right above me. And I'm going to also put another video that you can watch over here. Just don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and you have a great day, and catch you on the next one.